Hey there, you wonderful people. We are going to be reading the TypicalColors2 subreddit today. Really have not been on this place lately, I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, I'm a really good fan of Agent with Annihilator holding a pizza. Isn't that work at a pizza place pizza? See, I know my pizzas. I'm an OG Roblox player. Okay, and this is just ship art. Okay. Okay, ask a flanker main anything. What would a flanker main say? Do you take baths or showers? Number 2. Why is your flanker making that freaky face? Freaky Colors 2 update. I don't even know what the comment section means at this point. It's a mystery, to be honest. Based on my loadout, who do I main? Oh, this guy definitely mains Trooper. Jesus. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm making an upcoming TF2 clone on Roblox, and it's my first ever shooter. Well, not my first ever. This is my second shooter game I ever made. It's a very, very early access, like barely anything even done yet. It's just a render of Arsonist. Pretty cute. Okay, chat, who do you think I made another one? Huh. Oh shit, this guy has... Holy shit, this guy has some crazy ass loadouts. I think this guy's been playing for a couple of years now. I've only been playing for like a couple months, so yeah, I'd never seen an agent with this outfit like ever. What is it called? The Cloaked Caster. Yeah, I've never seen an agent with this on. Oh, we have a weapon concept. Let's see what we have right here. The G-pad. Mechanic secondary. Oh, mechanic actually has another secondary now instead of a pistol. Has a menu of your buildings. Main fire. Remotely or slowly repair and restock the selected building. Takes metal. On fire. Watch from your selected building. Wait, so you can like see what it's doing at all times? Really like the design right here. Really well made. It really fits TC2 style actually almost perfectly. Negative 25 max metal. Would this be a good weapon to use for mechanic? Honestly, I would love for him to test it out, to be honest. Maybe as an experimental weapon. I think mechanic does need some more things, especially with this PDQ. You can only use one. What is the worst weapon in Typical Colors 2? Okay, now we got some controversy. What do you guys think is the worst weapon in the game, and is why? The G-bomb, the one-shot fired restriction really just doesn't make the weapon fun. It's just a stock rocket launcher with a larger splash, slower projectile, but put with the same damage. Yeah, but it's funny for market gardening. You have changed my mind. It's really good for market gardening, actually. That weapon sucks for everything else but market gardening. Alright, I hopped to a private server to test this out. This is actually... Let me see how good this actually is. Let's see how far you can go with this from one shot. Holy shit! Hold on, I never use this weapon, like, at all. I don't know why it's a level 99. I don't fucking use it. Let me see, you can get some crazy air. Holy shit! One thing about it, it does a lot. Even with gun boots on, it still does a pretty decent chunk of damage. If you know where the med kits are and med packs are, like, oh my, you can literally just jump from med pack to med pack. Wait, this map actually kind of goated for trollers, don't you think? They use some crazy market guards with this shit. And it's unexpected, too. Like, there's no way anyone would expect a troller to jump from there to there at one jump. And it reloads really quick. Honestly, I think what I would do is I would shoot, market garden, B-hop, reload while B-hopping, and do it again. Okay, yeah, you know what? This actually... You know what? I actually might use this in another video. This actually seems like a really good idea. Thanks for the video idea, whoever this guy is. I don't know, maybe I'll try it out in the game, but I don't think that Gmon really is that valuable, more than just trolling jumping over for trolling. Because the speed coil, really overrated. I don't think there is a worse weapon. Each weapon has their own use. Okay, that's cap. Or that's straight fucking cap. Like, yes, I guess it makes sense that in the right hands it can be good, but we're not talking about what the best player had this weapon. We're talking about, like, you know, the general people that use the weapon. I think that's what he's talking about. Flankers, witches, bro. Like, come on, that doesn't even do anything but makes your user and their opponent die faster. There's no point. Okay, that's... I'm not gonna lie, man, that's kind of a skill issue! If anything, it makes you better at dodging stuff because you're even faster than before. At that point, it's up to your dodging skills to really not get hit. You're playing with the fastest class in the game. Are you sure? Okay, what is this? Is this actually a thing, or is this just like Photoshop? Because I've never seen this voice line ever. Are you sure? I think this was part of the April Fool's update, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. I really don't know. Playing TC2, but the weapons are realistic? What the hell is this? Why is Super Mario loading? What the fuck? Wait, why is this actually low-key kind of cool? Holy shit, wait, did this guy actually do this? Well made, what the fuck? Wait, why does it... Okay, this needs an upvote. That's actually really well made. Mario! Just fucking Mario. Okay, that's really cool. He has a whole... Wait, did he do the whole video like this? What the... What the fuck? He's wearing sunglasses. Wait, why? This is underrated as fuck. What the hell? This is really well made. This nigga has a violin? What the fuck? Hold on, how many views does this have? Holy, yeah, based off. This is really good shit. Yeah, you guys should definitely like this video. This is really good. Like, really well made. And he has, oh my god, he has the OG Minecraft Redstone book. What a Chad. What a fucking Chad. He has the handbook. Oh, I remember we had this shit in book fairs all the time. And I couldn't afford anything, but I goddamn, they were good to read. I think my friend gave me one of these before, dude. Oh, these were the shit back then in elementary school. Flanker secondary dream. Side effects may include heart attack, death, addiction, diabetes, black plague, smallpox fever. Okay, so it seems like some pretty good upsides. Taste and smells like cheap raspberry licorice. It's literally just the bonk, but I guess you can get a heart attack. Oh shit, wait, he has a... Okay, let's see. So this is a class concept called the businessman. He has a support class, 150 health, 100% speed. He has the Thompson SMG, I think that's a custom weapon. Deringer, the cane, and a suitcase. So let's see his concepts. So the Thompson SMG, wait, let me zoom in real quick. Keeps the change, you filthy animal. Okay, W Home Alone reference. Compared to the Mac 10, does 100 plus damage, -1 firing speed, -1 reload speed. Okay, so this is like a heavy hitting SMG, but it's extremely slow. The businessman secondary is the Deringer. I like these models, by the way. These are really well made models. I like these. 40% ramp up, 20% reload speed, -12% damage, 30% accurate, and laser clip side. So it's more like a speed waste weapon. It's like more of a rush down pistol. The cane, okay, he couldn't bother me make a 3D model with it. That's fine, I guess. His melee. On hit, teammate give plus 30 reload speed for 4 seconds. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of busted. What the fuck? Wait, what? It's only any time I can just give someone extra reload speed for 4 seconds? 4 seconds, man? Damn, maybe 3? I wouldn't do plus 30. That's... I don't know. Maybe you gotta test it in game to really find out. If his briefcase is basically the intelligence. Has 4 supply charges. Gain 1 supply every 5 seconds, so you passively gain charges. Main fire, spend 2 supplies and drop a medium health pack on the floor for you and your teammates. Spend 1 supply drop on a medium ammo pack on the floor for your teammates. So you can give ammo and HP to your team. I don't think that's honestly necessary. I think TC2 already has good medkit and ammo placements. Not on all maps. Some maps really do need more. And some maps have way too much. I think on some maps this would work really well, but on like, I don't know, like Badwater or Harvest, I don't think this really would be that effective, to be honest, because there's already places everywhere. It seems like a really broken class, if you ask me. Like a really... I think TC2 do need more support, maybe, because Medic, whatever that wand the agent has, good addition. Really like it, but I think that wand needs to be nerfed, to be honest, because good agents can go absolutely ham with that shit. The APR, this thing has more? Oh, he has different weapons. Pierce damage resistance, plus 50% accurate, -15 firing speed. Okay, it doesn't seem that actually seems a little bit balanced, actually, the APR. The Mauser, 20 plus 25 firing speed, plus 150 clip size, plus 25 reserve ammo, 80% spread recovery speed, -24 damage, -100 reload speed. So he's like a more of a heavy hitting support class. I don't think a support class should be able to do that much damage. I'm not gonna lie. You tell me he can drop medkits, ammo packs, he can make you reload quicker, and he does a fuck ton of damage. That just seems... Maybe he needs a couple of nerfs. I'm not gonna lie. If he was really in the game, I think he would be like the most broken class in the game. For someone who knows what they're doing. Supply saw. On it, regain 15% supplies per target hit. Hits all targets caught in the attack. What is this, like an area of effect damage? I think it is this area of effect damage. So it's like the Uber saw, but AoE. I think he should remove the AoE effect. I don't think he really needs that, especially if he's passively gaining supplies. I don't think you really need AoE damage. You can just jump into a choke point and hit like one dude and probably get a fuck ton of supplies. Unless it's like a giant melee swing that can hit multiple targets, but I don't think there's any melee in the game that does that, except the caper. The businessman rain partner, it's an umbrella. On hit, teammates apply 35% damage. Okay, this again. 5 seconds. Okay, it has a 5-second recharge. That's what the other... I think this weapon, this one should also get a recharge effect. Because I don't think... Like, you can just spam this, and that just seems absolutely insane. Yeah, I think you need to add this to that weapon. That would balance that out a little bit more. Businessman PDA, the freighter. Ammo and metal from this can overstock, going up to 150% max reserve ammo. Metal works with only clip weapons. So there's just no way to store extra ammo. Seems like a really fun idea, but I think he needs to nerf some things because this seems really overpowered, if you ask me. That seems really overpowered, honestly, especially as a support class. God damn. Not gonna lie, this concept does seem pretty good. Yeah, I do like the concept. I just need a little bit more reuse on the weapon. This doesn't seem bad. What is this? What the fuck? What the hell? It's fucking a swarm of agents. The Ignite Boots. Annihilator Primary. Plus 25% max health, plus 7 speed, 34% damage resistance of resistances. So it's basically just a better version of the Squire Boots, basically. Annihilator Secondary Passive, plus 25% projectile damage resistance, plus 25 melee damage resistance. Because obviously I'm pretty sure this is made for any knight. I don't think he should have melee resistant damage, especially if he already has projectile damage resistance. That just kind of makes him a little bit too broken. I don't know, a little bit too strong on my end. Alt fire. Do a quick parry, reflecting projectiles or blocking and maiming melee attacks. That actually sounds really cool, actually. I want to see a parry feature in this game. That actually looks really interesting. I really want to see what that looks like in game. Reflected projectiles have slight deviation. Okay, so it's not going to be 100% accurate when you reflect. Okay, that's fine. Blocked melee attacks leave the victim unable to attack or switch weapons for 1 second. 2-second cooldown. Okay, so you can block melee attacks every 2 seconds. I think this would actually be really good to avoid picks from agents. This would be really good, like, you see someone, but you see an agent about, I don't know, about to backstab a spy. Boom, block with her shield. She just say over 2 seconds. It's basically like a Razorback. And the Kneecapper. Large melee range, slow deploy to holster. Reload. Kick in front of you, dealing knockback. A flinch and 35 damage. Wait, what? The reload does damage? Kicking enemies into each other will have the same kick effects onto them. Negative 25 attack due to being a one-handed sword. So you can hit people to do knockback and a flinch and 35 damage. So this is like a get away from me type of weapon. So obviously this is for any knight. And I think this will make him obviously broken, a little bit broken, because Anti-Knight is already amazing in TC2, especially with their goofy movement system. Oh, this is really wholesome. Yeah, giveaway server. We have a lot of concept ideas in here. I like these. We have the class named the Mercenary. He has a custom design, looks pretty decent. Jack of all trades, master of none. 175 HP, can use every weapon available in game, but only when those are dropped on the floor. All weapons get a 50% ammo nerf and 20% damage nerf when they're used by Mercenary, except for melee. His default is shotgun, SMG, and the crowbar. That is interesting. I've never seen that before. I wonder how that would work. I would love for these to be experimented on. Oh, look, he made a little concept art for this guy. Put the fries in the bag. What the fuck? I already like this one. Y'all should try this game. It's really good. A Polyfortress 2. I think I played that on one of my YouTube videos, actually. Not my type of game. I don't really like it that much. Obviously, I'm not going to compare it to TC2 because I'm pretty sure this was a small dev team compared to, like, you know, Dorker's Digital, which would just be unfair to compare them to, but I don't know. I would say the game, it has a lot of bugs, pretty messed up. Item drops are really weird. Genuine question. Do y'all think this knife is slept on or it just sucks? I forgot to add the picture, but is the Swift Stiletto bad or just underused? No, the Swift Stiletto, in my opinion, Swift Stiletto is a pretty good-ass weapon. Yeah, the Swift Stiletto it's not a bad weapon. Definitely not a bad weapon. I don't think it's slept on. I actually do see a good, decent amount of, maybe not on the lower side, but on the higher side, I see more high-skill agents using it. If you know how to take advantage of the speed buff, you can get some insane chain stabs. Like, insane stabs. It's not a bad weapon entirely. It's actually pretty goddamn good. I recommend if you play Agent, give it a shot if you don't play it that much, because it really can make a difference in a game. Oh, you can get some insane chain kills if you know what you're doing. Especially if you already know how to backtrack or something like that. But with the speed, you probably wouldn't even need to flick that much. That's one of the best thing about this weapon is, since, you know, Roblox has horrible, I mean absolutely fucking horrid fucking hit registration because of the lag, because Roblox servers are extremely slow compared to modern games, and I don't think a lot of people recognize that. The reason why you see a bunch of face stabs in TC2 is, it's not even the developer's fault, to be honest. It's actually just Roblox slow ass servers. Even for fast games like I don't know, like Arsenal or Rivals, even they have some delay between them, no matter how hard you want to try. That's just my opinion. If you don't like the good sword, that's completely fine. You can like whatever you like. I don't give a fuck. It's not messing with my day. But if you really want to give it a shot, I recommend you give the Swift Stiletto a shot. I think it deserves some more praise than it's getting, but I think it's already being used decently well, and I think a large majority of the agents who play this game know that it's a pretty good weapon too. Let me see, on a 15 kill streak. Ooh. Yeah, that's been happening to me a lot lately. I don't know what's been going on with TC2 servers, but this only happens in TC2. I play other Roblox games, this doesn't happen. It's only in TC2, and it only happens when I'm actually doing pretty damn good in a match. Like, I'll be on a good streak, or I'll be top scoring. I think I actually have a post on my Reddit with this exact thing happen. Yeah, right here, this exact same thing happened to me. It's been happening with me a lot recently, where I would just beat a game, and yeah, this shit, it's been happening to a lot of people, and as you can see, I'm almost top scoring, and it just sucked. And you just lose all your points and all your XP. You don't get none of that when this happens. So you just waste a bunch of time and a lot of resources. Really sucks. I really hope they fix this in the issue. I don't know what issue does this, but it only happens in TC2, at least to my experience. Maybe it doesn't. But if for me, this only happens in TC2. It's just, what taunt do I get? One class taunt. Let me see. I would get the Neener, to be honest. There's a lot of switches you could use in. Wait, what? This is exactly what I was talking about. What the fuck? How do you do this?
Are you sure?
What the fuck? Wait, how did he do that? Oh, it was just mods messing around. Are you sure? Are you sure? Damn, I wish I was there to witness it. I never seen it yet. Oh shit, there's a Highlander tournament showing up later on. Highlander tourney, sign up now. Starts April 26th. No competitive experience required. Pyro is the best class in the game. I wouldn't say he's the best in the game. I would say, in my genuine opinion, the best class in the game would be Medic. Medic can change the tides of a match so much, and he literally has the most broken mechanic in the game. You can be invulnerable while still doing just as much damage. Like, there is nothing that can top that. Like, what is going to top you being invulnerable? And he can heal. You can save people from death. I feel like Medic is just, in my opinion, is the best class in the game. And I generally love Medic. Anyone got an idea what happened to the load up view? I don't want to spend any funds on paints to see how many users look in different colors. Yes, this. Why did they remove this shit, by the way? When you used to click on a paint object, you used to be able to, actually, let me show you. Yeah, so right here, when you try to open up a, use a paint or anything like that, look, anything you would use, you used to be able to see what it would look like before it applies, but for some reason, I don't know why they did this, but they removed it, so you can't even tell what it looks like before you apply it. I think this is a really stupid fucking thing they did, and I think it's just greedy, because you're making people put, if the paint turned out to look like shit, they can't get it back. And it's not even their fault. They can't even see what it looks like before they apply. It used to do that, but they got rid of it, which is really fucking weird. I don't know why they did that. I really don't know. TC2 does. If you're watching this, please put that back. I don't know why the fuck you got rid of it. That's stupid. Okay, we got some more ship art with Agent and Annihilator. I actually do really like this art. This is actually really well made art. I gotta admit. Really well made, whoever made this. Pollokima, very well made. Also, she has me version. I don't even know how she made this. That's actually really fucking cool. And I don't speak this, like, at all. If anyone can tell me what that says, I would love that, because I don't know what the fuck they're saying. Anyways, I forgot to record an outro with this video, so make sure to like and subscribe, and see you. Oh yeah, also hit that bell too, whatever. That also works. Please, I need to pay my bills.